بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we began a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter Maeda, the 5th chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 120 verses. Please listen to verse 3.
حرمت عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل لغير الله به والمنخنقة والموقوذة والمتردية والنطيحة وما أكل السبع إلا ما ذكيتم وما ذبح على النصب وأن تستقسموا بالأزلام ذلكم فسق. اليوم يئس الذين كفروا من دينكم فلا تخشوهم واخشون. اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي ورضيت لكم الإسلام دينا. فمن اضطر في مخمصة غير متجانف لإثم فإن الله غفور رحيم.
In several sections, previous sections, we talked about this verse. We explained completely, and we go through some messages that we can get from this verse. First, Allah says, حرمت عليكم الميتة, forbidden to you the dead animal. Some animals that are dead by itself, it is forbidden to you. From this sentence, we understand that in Islam, even the food is important. Not only Islam orders us to worship, to take care of each other. Even financial situation is important, that Allah has a certain rules how to make money, which person we can make business with and which person we can't. Regarding to the food also, we will see that Allah has certain rules. One of them says, if you want to take a flesh, meat, it should not be from a dead animal. And also, Allah says, after that, وَالدَّمْ, blood, وَلَحْمُ الْخِنْزِيرِ, the flesh of swine, وَمَا أُهِلَّ لِغَيْرِ اللَّهِ. مَا أُهِلَّ لِغَيْرِ اللَّهِ, it means, and that on which any other name than that of Allah has been invoked. If you kill the animals and you mention the name of some idols, some people, or something, anybody, anything other than God, it is forbidden. It is Amr al-Ta'abbudi. Amr al-Ta'abbudi, it means for more obedience, to show that we obey Allah. We don't know exactly what is the reason. Allah says, you are not allowed to eat if you don't mention the name of Allah, and we cannot eat without that. We understand that in Islam there are some issues that although we don't understand exactly what is the reason, but if Allah says, we must obey. So the important issue for the Muslims to know that really Allah said. If Allah said, we don't need any other more reasons behind that. Then Allah says, وَالْمَوْغُوذَةِ وَالْمُتَرَدِّيَةِ وَالنَّطِيحَةِ, and the beaten to death. Some animals that are beaten to death, is haram to eat it if they are killed. وَالْمُتَرَدِّيَةِ, the animals that fall down. وَالنَّطِيهَ, the one that being smitten with the horn of other animals and are dead. وَمَا أَكَلَ السَّبُعُ, and that which wild beast have eaten. Then Allah says, إِلَّا مَا ذَكَّيْتُمْ, except what you slaughtered, any of them. If we reach the animals before their death, even a few seconds before their death, and we slaughter them with certain rules and conditions toward Qibla, with the sharp knife, and a person who is slaughtered should be Muslims, plus to say Allah or in the name of Allah, then it is halal, otherwise is haram. Then Allah says, وَمَا ذُبِحَ عَلَى النُّصُبِ, and what is sacrificed on stones set up. Allah says this is forbidden. If you kill and sacrifice a sheep, but because of the stones, nusab are some stones that they were putting around Kaaba, or to get holy or sacred because of the stones, or toward the stones, all of them are forbidden, because in Islam any kinds of politisms are stopped. People should believe in Allah and to worship only God and sacrifice only for God with the intention of God. But with the name of idols, for the idols, are wrong and are forbidden. Then Allah says, اليوم يئس الذين كفروا من دينكم. We have understood that the day that a Prophet had chosen Ali ibn Abi Talib as his successor is the day that Allah called it the day that disbelievers are despaired. فَلَا تَخْشَوْهُمْ وَخْشَوْنَ. Then Allah said, from now on, don't fear from them, fear from me. It means if you don't obey me, if you follow your passions and desires, then you should be worried and be scared. Then Allah says, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم. The day that Ali was chosen as a successor is the day that religion, Islam, is perfected. And also is the day that Allah called it as a day that He completed His favor, because this is the most important favor to all. Our foods are favor, our health is a favor, but to have a leader like Ali ibn Abi Talib, an infallible person, is the most important one. Then Allah says, وَرَضِيتُ لَكُمُ الْإِسْلَامَ دِينًا. Today that Ali was chosen as an imam, as a leader, Allah likes the Islam will be the religion for people. It means without that, before that, is not the religion that Allah will be satisfied by that. Then Allah says, فَمَنِ اضْطُرَّ فِي مَخْمَصَةٍ غَيْرَ مُتَجَانِفٍ لِإِثْمٍ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. Then Allah says, but whoever is compelled by the hunger, nor inclining willfully to sin, whoever is in dangerous situation, he is worried about losing his life because of hunger. This is halat al-iztirar. In halat al-iztirar, in this situation, Allah said, that's okay, Allah is going to forgive. We can eat in such a situation, but as much as to save our life, not to eat completely and enjoy. And also, a person cannot put himself in such a circumstances. If I know if I go to that area, there is nothing, there is no food, and I'm going to die, I cannot go over there and say, in that time I'm going to eat from such a flesh. Is wrong. Because of that, Allah said, غَيْرَ مُتَجَانِفٍ لِإِثْمٍ, not inclining willfully to sin. And also from this sentence that Allah says, فَمَنِ اضْطُرَّ, whoever is compelled By hunger, it is an exception. We understand in Islam, any circumstances that we will be in dangerous situation, of course, Allah doesn't punish us, and anything which is forbidden, it is halal in that time, only to the amount to save our life, not more than that. So we have understood that halat al-istirar is the situation that a person cannot obey Allah unless to give his life, and in that time Allah says it is halal to eat even something which is unlawful, only in that circumstances. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.